152.
Action!
Shoot a shot.
I'm coming in hot, just like the fajita. I write what I live, my life in the speaker. I'm nice with the flow, just like the demeanor. I'm feeding my fam, I'm feeding the meter. They got the iron, well I got the steamer. I bring the fire, but you never seen her. I testify, I don't need a subpoena. They want my soul, better go to Korea. I love my dog, just like I'm Peter.
All right, welcome back, guys. You already know who this is, Rick.
It's your girl, Joe.
Yep. All right. What the heck?
Thanks.
All right, we got a couple of. Oh, we didn't know we had another air show.
Yeah, look at.
All right. So we got some exciting news. We got our trailer. It's over in the lot. We're gonna go take a ride over there real quick and show you guys what it looks like. It's a nice big Tex. So let's head on over there.
Let's see what she looks like.
Yeah, we already did a little bit of work to it. So all right, let's head on over there.
To the Batmobile. Let's go.
Got a little grasshopper that flew in here on the way to the lot. Let's see if I can get him out really quick. I'm gonna go out the other door. Sorry, buddy. Hold on. I'm getting the grasshopper. Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't fly into my hair. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's scared. I'm sorry. Can you get it like a stick? He's right here. I don't want to scare him though. Oh!
He's gone.
Alright, he's gone. He's not in my hair. Come on, expert. Okay, boy. Expert. Better than me. Shit.
Okay, so we made it back here to the trailer parking area. I don't even know what you call it. I think you just call it a yard.
It's the yard.
So we hooked it up, we pulled it out. So now let's show you what we've done so far. Obviously, you guys saw in the previous video we installed the fuel tank. So fuel tank is all good. The fifth wheel's installed. This is what it looks like when it's all hooked up. It is
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
It is a Big Tex 22GN. They're pretty well reputable. It is a 2022. Even though it doesn't look like it, it does have a little bit of rust already. We've been trying to touch it up and paint some stuff. I know the toolbox, the hinges were a little rusted, so I had to replace the hinges, and you probably see some weld marks here. I had to weld it. I think Josie welded that, not me.
Okay, for the record, this is my first time welding, and I didn't even know I was going to be welding this day. Otherwise, I would have changed my whole attire. It is what it is. We'll go with that.
Features is this is the original toolbox that it comes with. Yes, it is a little bit small. I wish that they would make it a little taller, twice its size maybe. We do have chains, or we'll be putting quite a bit of stuff in there, at least enough chains to secure 2 vehicles or 2 heavy loads down. It does have the 10,000 pound landing gear. Each one is rated for 10,000 pounds. It is not automated with the hydraulics, or we just press a button and the landing gear comes down. But that's okay.
We gotta work on it.
Yeah,
right?
Josie needs to build up her muscles. So we did install fire extinguishers on both sides, just as a precaution, and looks good too. It's red with the black. We've been doing a little bit of painting on some of the rust. As you can see, there's still quite a bit of garbage on top of the truck.
We got our lock for our 5th wheel, so no one steals this bad boy.
Yep. Just in case we leave it at a truck stop or something, we have to go for a ride or a drive, and we have to leave the trailer. That doesn't get stolen. The wood on the top deck looks pretty good. There's no lifted boards except for one at the end over there that I think I have to put a couple screws in. But besides that, it is known, any trailer that you buy with this wood, it's known that once the wood dries out, it will start to warp and lift up. But I'll get that fixed. That's not a big problem. We've already been adding a lot of features to it. If you look under here, so under here is where we have all our dungeons. So I don't even know what you call it. It's just wood for. I've welded these brackets down here so that we can just store the wood out of the way. So we always have a 40-foot space on the deck. Most people strap that wood right up front here, but it takes up, you know, at least a foot or so of deck space. At least like this, it's out of the way.
Trying to save on space.
Yep. Any little space is.
Right, any little amount.
Most of the loads are exactly 40 feet. I know some containers are exactly 40 feet, so they're going to require all that space. We haven't put anything else on this side besides just the brackets for the wood. Straps, right? So I've installed all these brand new straps, 4-inch straps, DOT standards, to have the 4-inch straps. They are on a sliding rail, so you can just adjust these anywhere. I might actually add a couple more just for the heck of it, because when I ordered the kit, it actually came with I think 10 straps. So I ordered a kit for like a 53-foot trailer, and I think that's why it came with so many straps. And the kit that I'm talking about is like a flatbed trailer starting kit. So it comes with all the chains, all the straps, the bar, the tarps. It came with wood tarps, and then
the lumber
tarps. That's what lumber tarps, and like all the chains, the ratchets and everything. But it's overkill. It was overkill. I don't need that now. We won't need half of those chains. We're not going to need them. Because there are, I believe they're 3/8, and we only need, for what we're going to be hauling, it's only going to be 1/2 inch. I believe. Don't quote me on that. It's not 3/8. Couple more straps here, rims and everything. Tires are like brand new. The threads on this is they're like new. Rims are really good.
They only use this to like haul hay around from their farms. So, I mean, when we got it, it was rusted just because it was sitting. So everything is in pretty much good condition besides the rust.
Yep. The monster ramps, as they call them, all in good condition. They work really well. They look really heavy, but Josie can do it on her own, pretty much lifting it and dropping it down.
That's saying something. That's
yeah.
saying something.
They have these springs that assist with the lifting of it. I believe the heaviest point is when the ramps are straight up.
Yes.
Coming down, it's spring assisted, and then coming down the opposite way or extending the ramp is also
Totally
spring
agree.
assisted.
That's like the heaviest point.
Yep, the heaviest point is like
From
right in the middle
experience,
because
I was like, oh, shit.
there's no spring support on there. We already got our plates for the trailer. We're just waiting on the plates for the truck, and then we can actually hit the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, no real damage to the trailer anywhere.
Ooh, we gotta paint those brackets already.
Yep. We've installed quite a few things, and if we don't get to painting them, they're just gonna rust. But yeah, I cleaned these rims out when I first got it, and they're really shiny. There's like no rust on them. Tires, everything, the spring leaves, everything looks really good. Just your normal wear and tear. I did install these two utility boxes. They are really helpful as far as storing stuff. So we have all our straps, all our tarps, our corners, chains, wide load signs, flags, everything's
Like
inside these two boxes.
need.
Apparently the material that this is made out of is pretty flimsy. It's aluminum, so when I installed the boxes, they actually shook. So I would grab the box and it would shake back and forth. So you don't want to go down the road with these boxes shaking back and forth. They're just going to tear apart or rip since the aluminum is so weak. So I had to weld and make up this bracket here.
Now you're shaking the whole trailer.
Yeah, so the bracket's really secure. I'm still going to install or put a couple of screws securing the box to these brackets. Right now the bracket's just supporting the box up. There are screws attaching the bracket to the support beams, and there are screws attaching the bracket to the main beam back there. I'm just going to put a couple more screws in the front just a peace of mind.
Now, the only problem with all these toolboxes is all the keys look the same.
Yes.
You gotta
Well,
get
actually,
sleeves for them.
no. All the keys are the same for the two toolboxes.
Yeah, for the two
But we do have
two
keys
toolboxes.
for these two toolboxes. We
This
have a
one,
key for this toolbox.
here.
We have a key for the lock on the trailer. We have a key for the gas tank. It just starts piling up. So
They
we do
just-
have a lot of keys.
They just all look the same.
Yes, and they all do look the same.
But I mean,
there's-
just get some sleeves on there.
yeah,
Problem solved.
we'll color code them.
Now I'm gonna forget what colors are on the key.
Color code the locks. We'll spray paint them.
This one. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah. There's the other fire extinguisher, and we also have a fire extinguisher inside the truck.
Yes.
Um,
Can't ding us for not having fire extinguishers.
exactly. That's one big thing when they do the inspections is fire extinguishers, fuses, and the reflectors. You guys have to have that, or else you're gonna get dinged on it. Another little thing that the trailer did not come with when I bought it, and I did not notice, is it didn't have a spare tire. So I had to buy a rim and order an exact tire as the ones that are on the truck. Put two new bolts in, secured it. It's good. I'm actually thinking about buying another one and just stacking it right on top of this one, Joe, just in case we have I don't know, two flats, which it's rare, but it can happen. So we'll probably just get another one, just so we're not stuck on the side of the road, just in case we run over something that blows out like two tires on one side or something.
Better be safe than sorry.
But this is it. Yeah, we got still a little bit of junk on the trail. We're gonna clean it up. Thinking about maybe painting or putting some kind of something to protect the wood or finish, just so it doesn't rot anymore or get any worse than it is. I don't know if I've seen some people do it. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. But I just think that when they load you up, and it's just gonna scratch it all up. So I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I think if it can hold off for a little bit longer or last a little bit longer, yeah, save us I'm assuming it'll probably be at least $1,000 worth of wood just to replace all this wood.
Lord, you gotta finish painting the brackets and then the ramps in the back. Just because they're a little rusty.
Yep.
But I think we're pretty much good to go.
So we're, yeah.
This was a very awkward task to do. I mean, because you had to like push them up, and I don't know how Rick did that part.
Well, you helped.
Yeah, well, yeah, my legs were like underneath the toolbox, like pushing them up.
Yeah, it was very, very awkward to mount these toolboxes because it was, you just can't, it was just so awkward to hold them up while somebody else is trying to install the screws. We put some blocks underneath of wood just to hold it up a little bit. So it wasn't the easiest thing to do. A lot of cursing, a lot of swearing.
Yes.
And a couple of scratches, and yeah, I put a little sweat and blood into this.
Literally.
But we got it installed. We got it installed.
It's definitely worth it already.
Yep. Josie learned how to weld.
Yes.
So some of these welds that you see here, they're really bad ones. Those are hers. Hey, it was my first time welding. Never welded before, so I went out and bought one of those little welding machines at Harbor Freight. It did a really, really good job, actually. I mean, besides the rust here, but if you scrape this off, I mean, look at that. I mean, it went down in there pretty deep. And I welded on this side, I welded it underneath, I welded it inside.
This is the side I did, by the way.
Yeah. And then we welded them up on top to the support beams. And this was like done last week, and look at the rust. Yeah. We really got to get this thing painted right away before it gets any worse.
Nice, babe.
But yeah,
good.
This is pretty much coming to an end as far as setups. Next thing, like I said, we're just really waiting on the portion plates for the truck. The logo's coming next. Hopefully next week these guys are going to call us to they're going to install all our logos. We're going to put our handle and our social media information. So
it looks outstanding. They're doing a really great job.
Yeah. Well, once these guys do it and install it, we'll give them a shout out and a little plug. They were really helpful. They were really friendly. We kind of just like snuck up on them, just drove up to their building and said, hey, we're outside and we want to get some logos put on our truck. So they came right out. They measured it right away. They said that they will, get back to us with some previews, and which they did. I mean, Josie's been handling all of that. She's been in contact with them like every day, sending them multiple changes.
Any kind of changes we have. But these guys have been so thorough with getting back to me with previews and making sure this is exactly like what we want. We haven't even got anything done on the truck yet, but already these guys are really good at what they do. Just it's the communication for me.
Yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. So just can't wait to get on the road, get our first load, and I'm really excited. I'm just can't wait. The anticipation, and I go online and I watch YouTube videos just like you guys, and these guys are talking about picking up a load here, dropping it off there, and they're making this much money and making that much money. Again, it's not really about making the money, but it's about getting out there, starting,
it's the experience,
and the experience, right? Traveling.
Money will come, it always does, but a lot of the traveling and just the different pace of life right now is really gonna do us both wonders. There's
so many people doing it. The money's got to be there. They wouldn't be doing it if the money's not there. Just right in this lot, you guys can see there's one,
there's a couple.
Two.
This guy over here
I know that.
Gone.
Yeah, there's about 2 or 3 trailers here. These guys are all doing hot shot.
Yeah.
So the money's there. I spoke to quite a few of these guys here in the lot. I forgot his name, but they are like Zaya. Yeah, he's got
the big rig.
He's got a 53-foot rig. He just bought the tractor.
Yeah.
It's brand new. But he says that his friend that does hot shot driving makes more money than he does with the semi, just because of maintenance, and it's a lot cheaper to maintain a hot shot truck.
This guy doesn't have a CDL either. Right,
and that's right. He's doing non-CDL.
So he's making as much money as this guy.
He's
doing pretty well.
I'm sure he's really hustling and really out there like every day.
For sure.
I think he told me that he just does California and back all the time. So it's just like long hauls all the time. Not looking to kill myself yet.
Yeah, I know.
But man, if these guys non-CDL hotshot drivers are making just as much as a guy with a semi, I think we're okay. We'll survive. There's enough jobs out there for everybody. There's just so many loads.
There's
you just
so much to go around, and it really is about perspective.
Yeah. just don't take any really cheap loads, because by doing that you're bringing down the market, because now you
have to consider everybody else as
well. If you're driving 1,000 miles for $500, the next load that goes up, that broker is going to see, well, the previous job went for $500, I'm going to post this one for $400, and the prices just keep going lower and lower and lower. Know your worth, know what you're worth, and set a minimum, and that's it. Just don't take that load. Wait a little bit, or get another load board, whatever, and just search. The loads will be there. And trust me, that $500 load that he posts, he's going to come back and increase that by another $500, because nobody's going to take it. It's just going to sit there. I've been watching the load boards carefully, and that same load that's due to be there on a certain date is still there. It passes the date, and then guess what? They repost it with double the price. So just wait. Don't take the cheap loads. You know, set your, if you're looking for $3 a mile or $2.50 a mile, don't go any lower than that. I think that's what we'll do. Again, we're not here to, like, we're not money hungry. We're okay. We're just going to do this to
changing our life. That's what we want to do. Because again, the money will come. The money will come. It always does. But what we're more concerned about is just gaining experience and just enjoying the journey. Just enjoying wherever we're going to go.
Yep.
That's it.
If you're in good spirits, if you're mentally, you're happy, I think nothing else matters. You got good health, and you're doing something that you like, traveling, you know, experiencing new things. I think
you can't go wrong with that.
Everything else comes with it.
Yes,
it's just like you're happy. So, and that's what we're trying to do, right? I'm done working for somebody where I'm like under the gun to get something done, and I'm done with it. So this is our journey.
Yep.
We'll keep you guys posted with the next video, with the wrapping of the truck and the logo. It's not really wrapping, it's just a logo installation. So hopefully next week we'll have another video for you guys. So don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share, follow us on Insta. Yes, just want to really thank everybody for all your comments. I don't care if it's bad or good. I take the good and the bad. And I look at always. Look at what happened with the bed, right? Somebody had posted that. I looked into it, and we would not have known that. So thanks to everybody out there who's watching and who's commenting and who feels or looks like we're gonna get into trouble for something. Let us know, man. Let us know. And
we read all the comments, and they mean something.
So please keep commenting on our posts and let us know how we're doing, if we're doing something right or wrong. And we'll post it. We'll correct ourselves, just like we did with the bed. With that being said, all right, guys, keep it hot.
I'm coming in hot, just like the fajita. I write what I live, my life in the speaker. I'm nice with the flow, just like the demeanor. I'm feeding my fam, I'm feeding the meter. They got the iron while I got the steamer. I bring the fire, but you never seen them. I testify, I don't need a subpoena. They want my soul, better go to Korea. I love my dog just like I'm Peter. Gotta protect them. I made the call it with just like I'm reffing.